Hi, welcome to Travel 247. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to make a deposit, how to make a withdrawal, and how the flow of transaction approval works. Now, if you want to make deposit, you navigate to transaction. We have make deposit. So over here, we have two types of deposit. We have the single deposit and we have the bulk deposit. Now, for the single deposit, that is when a walk-in customer enters and then the person is just a single doing a single deposit. So over here, you enter the customer's account number or phone number. So I'm going to use the phone number. Now, once you enter the customer's phone number, the system shows you the customer name, the customer account type, the customer current balance. Okay, now on the right hand side, you are going to see the full details of that particular customer. So account is verified. You can see the customer name, account shows active, his image shows here. You can see his account number, you can see the product, you can see his phone number, and you can see the branch where his account is. Then also you can also see the current balance on his account. So the system shows you the current balance at all time. Now you can see the total deposit, you can see the total withdrawal, you can see the last deposit, which was 21st. You can also see the last transaction, you can see the available balance. Then beneath it gives you the list of some of the transactions, so you can see withdrawal, withdrawal commission and all of that. Now if you want to make a deposit for this customer, put in the amount if it's 1,000 cedis, and then the description is always by default cash deposit, so you can leave it like that and then you hit on post. If you are a mobile banker, the system will have to go through verification, so it has to go through for approval. Now because I'm using a super admin, I just click on confirm and then the customer is credited. In the same way, if you go to the field as a mobile banker and then you are making deposits, you use what we call the bulk deposit. Now the bulk deposit helps you to enter all your collection, before you post for approval. So over here, let's say the customer is depositing 10 cedis, so it shows here. Now let me copy some of the account numbers. All right, so I have Junior, someone has created an account. Okay, so let me copy this one. So I post in the account number. Okay, so it's the same. Okay, let's change the account number. So let's say this one. Now remember I said once you post in the account number, the system shows you the customer name, the type of account, and then the balance. So this customer has 88,475. So he's depositing, let's say 100 cedis. So I deposit. Now you will see that on your right hand side, it will even give you the total entries, which is 2. It will tell you the total amount that has been collected, 110. Now it will help you to enter all your collection on the field, to help you to make all your collection on the field before you send it for approval. So even if you are writing on your sheet, you can now compare the total transactions. So you can see I've entered 3 total transactions over here, and the total is 1,110. So before I even send my work for approval, I know how much I have collected before I send for approval. Then you hit on send for approval, and then it goes for pending. So you can see admin approval 3, deposit approval is pending. So now the admin will now have to go through and check. Now over here, you can even filter for the customer. I mean, you can filter for the staff or the user or the mobile banker's name, so that if you want to approve only mobile banker A or mobile banker B, you are able to select them and approve. So over here, I can just select all of them and I go to bulk temporary approval. You have to first of all approve it temporarily, then you can now approve it final. This is because if you have 2 or 3 verification processes where the supervisor will have to approve it before the mobile bank, before it goes into the vault, then you have this process. So it's the same way for the withdrawal. If you want to make a withdrawal, we have the single withdrawal, we have the bulk withdrawal. So for single withdrawal, you just enter the customer's name or account number. It gives you the balance that the customer has. Then you can put in your withdrawal. So let's say you are withdrawing 1,000 cedis. Now there are commissions on withdrawal. So let's say the commission is 10 cedis. So you put in your commission, then you post your withdrawal. So you realize that the withdrawal will go for approval. It is pending. So I go to approvals, I go to customer withdrawal, and then over here I can approve it or reject it. Now once you approve it, it is approved, and then the customer receives a notification. And remember, every transaction goes with notification. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.